It is the first Wednesday of the month, and it's time for our monthly visit with County Judge Ricardo Samaniego, and he joins us via Zoom this afternoon, not here in studio. Judge, thank you for joining me today. I know you've been very busy since the last time we were able to visit in March.
Well, thank you, and thank you for these opportunities. Always great to be able to reach out to the community and let them know what the things that we're doing and what we need from our community. So thank you for this opportunity, Mark.
You're very welcome. First of all, Judge, what's your reaction to Governor Abbott's order yesterday, reopening beauty salons and barbershops come Friday and gyms on the 18th of May? Dr. Ocaranza continues to say we haven't hit our peak due to those rising numbers of positive cases. Your thoughts?
Well, obviously, I've been saying it all along that we're not asking. We appreciate and respect the actual order. There's nothing wrong with the order. It's the timing of the order that is really it's bothersome to me. The numbers are climbing. Well, we have the Juarez factor. Doña Ana's not doing as well either. We're in this symbiotic relationship, and yet we're we don't have the same luxury as some of East Texas. They started about a month before us with their challenge. And so I've been asking for a delay, not necessarily a change in the order. The order is pretty well done. It's thoughtful, and I understand it, but it's premature for El Paso.
On top of everything, we have Mother's Day coming up Sunday, and I know you've been very adamant about people not gathering. Are you aware of any plans to increase enforcement?
No, not so much the enforcement. I think we have to worry that just individuals feel that, this our Hispanic community, our culture, it's something that we love about our community. And then it's very rare that, not rare, but I guess every 5 years we have both U.S. and Mexico have Mother's Day on the same Sunday. So that increases that temptation to go visit mom and the grandmas and so forth. And we're very, very vigilant. We do understand that this could be an issue. If you look at our numbers now, Mark, you'll see that we're living with what happened in Easter. So if Easter, we have the same, we're cautious. We try to tell the community not to try to have the social gatherings and visit the family. That didn't happen like we wanted to, and we're now having these numbers come up exactly three weeks. And so that's what's going to happen. We can't afford that. We cannot have the economy opening up and our numbers going up at the same time, because something's going to have to give. And I think we're going to go back to public health giving us the directives, and the economy is going to play secondary. If we do the right things, if we, with my order of not only, accepting everything that the governor said, but what I said, we still have the stay at home. In other words, do what you need to do, come back home. We did it for essential businesses. We did it for the opening up of the curbside. We're doing it now for the 25%. And now with the new order from the governor, just go and come back home. Go and come back home. Don't get the idea that it means anything else. And the best concept and the spirit of the order is go with your household, people who live in your household, you know who they are, you know your risk factors there. So when you go with them and come back home. And then it's very clear, it's not a different concept, a difficult concept to understand, that by being in touch with other individuals that you have no understanding of the risk factor, then you're putting yourself in a very vulnerable situation. Having people come into the homes of people that are over 60 years old or 65 years old is very, very vulnerable for that individual. The deaths that have occurred, the majority, almost 90%, are deaths of people over the age of 60, 65 that have underlying issues. And so, it's very common that if you're at 65 or over, that you do have some issues like high blood pressure or diabetes or some underlying issue that would put you in a very vulnerable situation. So we're asking the community, be kind to your mom, call them, talk to them, text them, Skype them, do whatever it is, but try not to visit, because you are putting them in danger. And we want to have our moms for a long, long time, not just for one more Sunday. And so that if you keep that in perspective, I think we will go and do the right thing. El Paso always does the right thing. Let's all come together. Let's be united. Let's help each other be successful. and let's get this virus taken care of. And we're not going to do that by exposing ourselves to all these vulnerable situations.
Judge, I have a couple of more questions to ask you, but I need
Sure.
to get in a break, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more with County Judge Ricardo Samaniego. You're watching ABC 7 at 4.